Right now, your brain is deciding how much it trusts you with memory. And it's based on something you've been ignoring. It's not how long you sleep. It's not whether you got 8 hours. It's whether you went to sleep at the same time you did yesterday and the day before. A Harvard study published in 2021 tracked 1,978 adults and found that those who slept at consistent times had 30% better memory than those who got the same total hours but at random times. 30% better memory, not from more sleep, from regular sleep. In the next 8 minutes, we'll trace exactly what happens when you fix your sleep timing for 21 days. What changes at day 3, the cortisol shift at day 7, the hippocampus restoration at day 14, and the memory transformation at day 21 that most people never even hear about. If you've ever wondered why some weeks your brain feels sharp and others it feels foggy, this is the science you've been missing. Let's start with why timing beats duration. Inside your brain, there's a tiny cluster of cells called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, the master clock. About 20,000 neurons that control everything. When cortisol rises, when melatonin falls, when your gut produces digestive enzymes, when your memory consolidation system goes online. This is the master clock. Think of your brain like an orchestra. Every organ, heart, liver, pancreas, gut, immune system is an instrument. The master clock is the conductor. When the conductor shows up on time every night, every instrument plays in perfect sync. The music, your cognition, mood, energy, memory, is beautiful. But when the conductor shows up at random times, the strings play one song, the brass plays another, the drums skip beats, the music falls apart. That's a brain on irregular sleep, same hours, catastrophic results. And here's the part that should make every sleep guru pause. The brain doesn't measure how much you slept. It measures how predictably you slept. If your bedtime varies by more than 60 minutes from one night to the next, your brain treats you as an unreliable owner, and it hedges. Let's trace what happens when you commit to consistent timing, day by day. Day 1, you commit to sleeping at the same time tonight as you will tomorrow. Let's say 11 p.m., lights off, phone away, and then your master clock has been getting mixed signals for years. Some nights 11 p.m., some nights 1 a.m., some nights 12. Your conductor has been winging it. Tonight, for the first time in a long time, the conductor shows up on schedule. Day 2, cortisol, the hormone that wakes you up, starts to anchor. Most people don't realize cortisol has a daily rhythm. When you sleep at varying times, your cortisol peak shifts by up to 47 minutes from day to day. That's like crossing a time zone every weekend. By day 2, the cortisol peak is starting to lock in to a single time. Day 3, you feel it. The morning grogginess shortens. Energy stabilizes mid-afternoon instead of crashing at 3 p.m. This isn't placebo. It's your master clock recognizing the pattern. A 2017 study by Andrew Phillips at Harvard tracked college students for a month. He found that for every hour of bedtime variability, GPA dropped by 0.3 points. A B student became a B minus from inconsistent sleep timing alone. This is the first thing nobody tells you about sleep. Day 5. The cortisol anchor is in place. Your morning energy is now reliable. You don't need to slam coffee to function. Think of consistent sleep timing like watering a plant at the same time every day. The plant builds strong, deep roots because it learns to expect the water. Random watering, sometimes morning, sometimes evening, sometimes skipped, leaves shallow roots and wilting leaves. Your brain is no different. Day 6. Melatonin production also stabilizes. Your body now starts producing the sleep hormone at the same time each evening, usually 90 minutes before your committed bedtime. You'll start feeling naturally drowsy without effort. This is the system working. Day 7. 1 week. A study from the University of Michigan measured heart rate variability in subjects who tightened sleep timing to under 30 minutes of nightly variability. After 7 days, HRV, the gold standard measure of nervous system health, improved by 14%. Here's a side effect nobody talks about. People who lock in their timing fall asleep 11 minutes faster on average. That's 77 extra minutes of sleep per week, from timing alone, not from more time in bed. Day 10, memory consolidation. The process where today's experiences are sorted, tagged, and filed for retrieval tomorrow happens in a specific window during deep sleep. That window depends on your master clock. When timing is consistent, the window opens at the same moment every night. When timing is inconsistent, the window opens at random times, and sometimes misses the deep sleep phase entirely. Think of memory consolidation like a train timetable. With consistent sleep, the trains arrive on time. They pick up today's memories and deliver them to long-term storage. The cargo gets delivered. With irregular sleep, the trains arrive at random times. They miss the cargo. Today's memories are abandoned at the station. Day 14, 2 weeks of consistency. Now the hippocampus, the memory center, actually shows measurable structural changes. A 2019 study at Oxford used MRI to scan subjects before and after 2 weeks of disciplined sleep timing. Hippocampal volume increased by 1.8%. 1.8% sounds small. It's not. That's the same volume change studies show in subjects doing 6 weeks of dedicated memory training. From sleep timing alone. Day 17. Now something interesting happens. The 30% memory improvement starts to show up. You'll notice it first in tiny ways. Remembering names without a struggle, recalling where you left things, picking up new information faster. This isn't a feeling. The 2021 Harvard study tracked 1,978 adults for 7 days. Those with bedtime variability under 30 minutes per night scored 30% higher on memory tests than those with variability over 90 minutes, even when total sleep duration was matched. Same hours, wildly different brains. Day 21, 3 weeks. The transformation is now structural and lasting. Here's the part most people miss. You can sleep 8 hours every night and still have a brain operating like someone sleeping 6. If your timing is wildly inconsistent, your brain doesn't trust an unreliable sleeper. You're not getting bad sleep. Your brain is hedging against an unpredictable owner. The fix isn't more sleep. The fix is the same time. So what do you actually do? 1. Pick a bedtime, just one, even 11:30 p.m. Commit to it within 30 minutes, every night, including weekends. 2. The weekend rule. Sleeping in by even 90 minutes Saturday morning is the equivalent of crossing 1.5 time zones. Catch-up sleep is a myth. Skip the late wake-up, sleep at the same time, wake at the same time. 3. Anchor with morning light. 5 minutes of direct sunlight within 30 minutes of waking locks the cortisol curve faster. Your master clock uses light to set itself. 4. Track the variability, not the duration. Most sleep apps focus on hours. Watch your bedtime variability. Under 30 minutes nightly is the gold standard. Under 60 is still great. Here's the truth most sleep gurus won't tell you. 7 hours at the same time every night will outperform 8 hours at random times. Every single time. If you're going to try 7 days of bedtime within 30 minutes of the same time, drop a comment on day 7 telling me your hardest day. Was it the Saturday morning sleep-in temptation? The late dinner that pushed you past bedtime? I read every reply. And if you want the next part, what happens to your body when you walk 10,000 steps daily for 30 days? Subscribe to at Dr. Doodle 101. That video drops Wednesday. Science made easy, every week.